Hey y'all, Marianne with Astral Echoes. Here for our first time without our helper, little Beaky, my bearded dragon. He's normally in the corner here, but he is off eating and drinking with my son right now, having a great morning and a good Friday. So welcome to our first ever Fire Friday. So each week I'm going to be posting a tarot reading for the week ahead for our beloved fire signs. That's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So whether you're a Leo, sun, moon, or rising, or even if you're a cross watcher, we're going to see what messages Spirit has for you today and throughout the week. We're focusing on the week of January 3rd through the 8th, so that's Friday to Friday. Please note the messages are meant to find you whenever you need them, so if you are viewing this at a later date, just be aware of what messages resonate or connect with you the most. Also, I just want to let you know I do possess clairvoyant and medium gifts, so if a message does come through for a loved one, I will share it, but just know that I'm trying to kind of block my energy from that as I'm just trying to get a good tarot reading for the week for each sign. So today I'm using the Crow Tarot deck for the main messages with my Pocket Tarot of the Divine for clarifiers, our Overarching Oracle card, which basically gives you the immediate advice from Spirit or where they want you to focus on for the day or for the week, actually, sorry. That's going to be my Pocket Herbal Astrology Oracle deck, and then I'm going to pull 3 additional oracles on the sides, which I'm calling the 3 Threads of Destiny. Those show the themes of the week, and those are from the Kipper deck. Let's get into it. What's going on for our Leo friends, our beautiful lions and lionesses? What is going on? Ooh, already I'm feeling an interesting energy. Everyone's kind of in a weird emotional state lately. I was telling Aries earlier, like my son, he said it's funny. So just so you know, 2025 it numerologically equates to the number 9, which is transformation. And so it's going to be a crazy year. Everybody loves, you know, when you're done transforming and you're this beautiful butterfly at the end, but getting there and in this transformation period throughout last year and this year, we're still in it. It's going to be a lot of growing pains as we continue to let parts of ourselves go and, you know, relationships and things like that for all signs, really. So he was saying it was just funny that 2025 starts on a Wednesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, WTF, right? So we're starting with a WTF, and I'm definitely feeling that this Friday. What do we have for our Leos? And I'm feeling that in your energy too. So I mentioned it. I'm like, ooh, Leo, okay. And a little bit of solace, like a little bit of sad, like reflection, or maybe it's not even like a sadness, but just like a, I would say despondent feel. Action, okay. So immediately your focus on this week should be on action. What are the themes this week? Ooh, for Leo, mature woman. This could be you. This could be a mother figure, a coworker, grandmother. Could even be someone who's younger but just has a more mature energy about them. Someone you'd call an old soul. I'm getting like grandmother, boss. It could even be yourself, actually, for some of you. What else do we have for our Leos? I'm not going to take it. Gonna have to do better. Come on, Spirit. That one wanted to come. Great fortune. Ooh. And expectation. Despair and main male did want to come out, just so you know. I'm not going to take them, but there may be this despair, sort of this underlying feeling, something around a masculine person. This could be a man in your life. This could be an adversary. This could be a sibling, even if there's some kind of rivalry. I'm just getting some negativity there. I'm going to get some more messages about these cards here. Tell us about this mature woman. Okay, that came in fast. The Emperor. 6 of Cups. Or excuse me, 4 of Cups. And 6 of Swords. I feel like this mature woman is like the matriarch of the family, or even like, I don't know if you're like in a work environment and there's like a woman there, even like a front desk clerk or something, but she's been there for so long. She's just kind of like rules the roost. Could also just be yourself in your maturity and your action. So even if like you're younger, if you're the one picking up the pieces for everybody else or holding it together, you know, for everybody, that could be your energy. But I'm feeling for most of you, this is an external person. Could be like a grandma or mother type figure, or someone who you rely on for advice. And they're coming off as the Emperor too. Like they're really actual good decision makers. Action oriented to get what they want. This could be you. Then we have the Four of Cups. You're thinking about distant horizons. You're thinking about... So most of the time with this card, the person, which is the crow in this one, they're looking at these cups at the ground and sort of ignoring this option in the universe. But I'm seeing it actually turning to look toward that. It's like turning away from what you have and looking toward what you want or what your future is or your options for the future. And then I'm seeing this Six of Swords where you're moving on. Yeah, so you're moving on to calmer waters around this. I don't know if there was, and I'm getting this for something like a death in the family of a matriarch, and there's like belongings and things to, or like gifts over the holidays or something from a mature woman in your family, or someone in feminine spirit that's a giver, that's a paternal, just almost like a motherly vibe, even if they're, you know, a masculine. It's the energy that they're putting off. So there may have been a death, and this could have been a while ago, and like a fallout between people afterwards. That's very specific. That's for somebody. Let me know in the comments below if that's you. What's going on here with this Emperor? Please clarify the Emperor for Leo. Okay, I'm being prompted to shuffle. Ooh, you want me to flip it this way? Okay. Picky spirit today. Okay, no problem. I listen. Emperor, the Fool. Okay. What about the Four of Cups? Oh, that wanted to fly. Seven of Coins reversed. And the Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is somebody who helps you. I do feel like this might be someone external. For some of you, this is you, and you're helping other people who are kind of foolish and kind of like coming to you for advice in like a childlike way. But I think for most of you, this is you've been thinking about maybe lately somebody in your life, and they could have already been passed for a while, or recently. It doesn't matter. Just this stability, this stable person that was really like a grounding point in your life, like somebody who really poured into you and loved you, and you used to come to them with your needs, and they would help you any way they could. That's a beautiful energy. We have the Four of Cups clarified by the Seven of Coins reversed. I just feel like there's distractions. There's so much happening, and it's like almost feel like it doesn't matter what you do. This is coming through as someone saying, like, it doesn't matter what I do, the floor is gonna fall out from under me. It's like you keep falling. You know, people say, yeah, you know, the floor keeps falling out from under me, but I always land on my feet. It's not even like that. It feels like the floor, it doesn't matter how hard I work or what I get, it's going to get taken away from me, but it's not I'm going to land on my feet, I'm going to land on my ass. So it's like that, that feeling, excuse my language, but that's the feeling I get from this. And it's like, no matter what I do, it's just not, it's not good enough. No matter what I create, it's going to get destroyed by the people around me, or just by fate, or like bad things happening. Wow. Okay, and then the Six of Swords is like trying to move on. Page of Swords, this is you starting at like back at the beginning, like page energy. All right, where do I want to go? What vines do I want to cut through to get through this, this new pathway that I'm making for myself after this mature person has either entered or exited, or just thinking about them, in your life. Interesting. Oh, you know what? They want me to put the cards back in. All right, let me do that. I get these, figure out these fancy nails here. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a terrible fingernail biter. It's awful. So don't knock my little cheapy sheen nails, y'all. Don't come for me. Don't come for my nails. All right. Great fortune. What's going on with this great fortune? What's going on with this great fortune? Yeah, I just feel like a sadness. Maybe for some of you, somebody did die, like a grandma that took care of you. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is a grandma that took care of you, and she did have some means at the time. This could also be a mother, but for a lot of you, it's a grandma. Okay, great fortunes clarified by the Two of Coins reversed. Ooh, that wanted to fly. The Nine of Wands. This is that wounded warrior energy. This is you got to get up and fight one more time. I know you fought 8 separate times. You had to get up and fight 8 times. You're exhausted. You don't want to do this anymore. One more time. Get up one more time. The cycle's almost closed. You can do it. Just get up. I know you're tired. All right. And then we have the Two of Wands. Okay. About this great fortune. I feel like you're wanting to get away from this instability. I just keep seeing this, all of this around great fortune. This is more about like your vision for the future, or maybe what she would have wanted for you, which is prosperity, and you seeking that. Like you don't have it right now in your own mind. Like maybe you do have some means, but I'm getting this vibe that whatever you have, it doesn't feel like it's enough for you. And you're tired of this back and forth cycle of I get it, I lose it, I get it, I lose it, I get it, I lose it. I'm tired of this. And that's where this is. You keep fighting for, I don't want to say your existence, but like fighting for your, I don't know why status quo came out, but like your day-to-day. And now you're like wanting to make a decision, or you have a decision to make to get out of this cycle. In this opportunity we're in right now, we are in a Mars retrograde right now, so maybe, and that usually it just means Mars is stronger. That's fire energy, which is your own energy, but it's also anger and passion and things like that. So, and then the power of creativity and action. So maybe it's requesting you to make bold action here. I feel like Spirit wants you to think in your mind where you want to go. You need to decide. That's the thing. You need to, wanting good fortune, wanting to be wealthy is great, but it's not just about the tangible things or the stability itself. And top tip for manifesting, if you have to see what that actually looks like. You need to see, oh, I'm wealthy. Okay, well, how did you get there? Or what does your day-to-day look like? You need to be as specific as possible in what this vision is. And I think that's what you're being asked to do here. You need to take action toward what you want. You have to know what you want. I think you do know what you want. I just want to make sure you are thinking of ways to move forward with it and act on it. And honestly, too, don't be afraid to fumble forward. I call it failing forward. It's a book that I read called Fail Forward. And so I'm like, that's me every day. I'm still making progress even though I'm failing forward. But at least it's with this continual progress forward. It's not back and forth. It's not, oh, the floor fell out. Oh, the floor fell out anymore. You're going to get away from that. That's in the past. You're looking to the future. And the future is, with the crow looking that way, is you are actually building, and you're not gonna fail. The floor is not gonna fall. Fate is done with the floor falling out from under you. And if that does sort of happen this year and you see it that way, don't see it that way. See it as things being taken away from you. Things are working for you, not to you. Things are happening for you and not to you. That's what I want to say. I don't know why that's coming out. And it's all about this great fortune because you want stability in your life. You want to be able to relax, not feel like you have to fight, argue with people. Yeah, this is strength. It's them asking you to be strong, regardless of your past and things falling. You see progress and then it just gets taken away. And I'm seeing these things too. It's not even like because of your own action, things are getting taken away. It's just like circumstances. Like, you thought you, like, I don't know, this is just an example. Like, oh, I thought I paid a bill and I saw my account balance and I thought it was already taken out, but it wasn't. So I spent it because I thought it was already taken out. But then by the time the check came through, it bounced, like stuff like that. And then your lights get shut off or something like that. And I'm seeing like childhood for many of you, like maybe an unstable young adulthood, or as a child for some of you. Yeah, coming through for those reading, or for those watching this reading, excuse me. Clarify the 9 of Wands. I feel like I wanted to come. Ooh. Yeah, justice reversed. Keep fighting. There's been injustices in your life, but keep fighting. Keep fighting for that great fortune. And then, yeah, you got the eight of Swords. You need to get out of your head. This is anxiety card, but it's anxiety of your own making in your head. You need to push forward and act. Stop thinking, start acting. Yeah, definitely. So that's clarifying. You want your great fortune? Start moving. That's a message from Spirit for that. It was a little bit blunt. Sorry, y'all. Don't hurt the messenger. I'm just pulling what they're telling me. And what's this expectation? I feel like you are expecting this great fortune. Like, you know you have it in you to get this. It's just when the crap hits the fan, it's just ever that more frustrating. Let me put this down here. There's that card again. I see something too about like not learning lessons. Like, you're expecting this great fortune, but you're not learning your past lessons. Like, you're repeating that back and forth cycle we saw with the 2 of coins around prosperity and stability, because this is a life lesson that's repeating itself over and over again. The floor keeps falling because you're not learning that lesson. Now, I don't know exactly what that lesson is. I'm going to ask about it here in a minute and get some clarifiers on that, but there's some sort of like spiritual lesson that you're not getting, and it's causing instability at home. Oh, for some reason, somebody said impulse control. Ugh. Maybe their own impulses. I don't know if you're an impulsive spender. Queen of Wands, this is your energy. This is the feminine aspect of fire. Yeah, this is like the hard work queen. She gets what she wants. She has a fiery spirit. She's very action-oriented. She's the business owner. She's the witch queen. She's got her stuff together. So, yeah, I think you're moving toward this, which is great. It's great. And even if you're a king, just, you know, use it that way. This is just more of a not having to work so hard for it. It's more like an energy around you, not not an act. Like, it is action oriented, but it's more things coming toward you and gravitating toward you and being attracted to you versus you having to go out and grab it. It's like, you know, instead of having to catch a guy, he sees you and he comes to you kind of vibe, or a girl, vice versa. Hope that made sense. So what's going on with these 3 coins here reversed? Yeah, this is that like not learning lesson. But what do you, Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, this is about emotional regulation. Okay. And how this manifests in life is like, someone says something to you that pisses you off, or somebody talks crap about you and you just explode. Or even if it's like for a friend and somebody says something about your friends, you're very loyal. You'll fight tooth and nail over a friend. And just being in your feels a lot. It's like You need to watch your emotional regulation. I think that is the lesson that's not being learned over and over again. I think it's like, and it is like that wheel back and forth, because I feel like for most of you, you'll get hurt and then you'll be like, no, I'm not going to think about that right now. I'm going to brush it off. But because you brushed it off and you didn't cry it out and release it, you didn't release it. So it's there. And then there's sort of this underlying negativity that plagues you day to day and brings in more negativity in these sort of what we call tower moments. And I'm glad we didn't see one in here, but it's sort of like smaller day to day things that fall apart. And I do see some tower moments in the past. That's big dramatic moments where these are life-changing things, like a big move, a breakup, somebody passing away, things like that. And emotional regulation on the day-to-day in terms of also impulses and escapism. So I don't know if you smoke smoke cannabis or drink or shop. For some of you, I'm seeing spending. I'm also seeing like sitting in front of a screen, like vegging out. A lot of you, actually, this is like vegging out. Some of you, this is substance stuff, but most of you, this is like escapism stuff. And all that is escapism because of emotional misregulation, you not wanting to deal with your emotions. That's what this queen does. She's the shadow work queen. Shadow work is going into yourself and cleaning it up. It's basically like cleaning up your spirit and what's in there, and your emotions, because once this is all clear and out of your head and all that negativity, you're going to be in so much a brighter mindset. You're going to see the world differently. Your perception is your reality, right? And this is asking you to drop negative thoughts, negative self-talk. If one thing goes wrong, don't start down a negative thought process. Oh, great, this is wrong, so this, and then you start stepping down. You're going down these steps of negativity. Don't do that. Yeah, so they wanted me to share that with you. And then when you feel something, it's okay to process those feelings. Give yourself time to do that. Yeah, Two of Cups reverse. This is more feeling stuff. And this is an unhappy marriage card too, and with the Two of Cups. So I'm seeing some crappy relationships in the past, and I'm talking about romantic type relationships. Yeah, that have hurt you and you're not over it. Like you say you're over it, and maybe your day-to-day looks different, or even you might tell me in the comments, I am over it, but there's still some emotional baggage there. Again, with, this is all sort of tying together around this expectation. So you're expecting, what are you expecting? More of the same. Oh, somebody said more of the same. You're expecting more of the same. Bull crap. You're hopeful. You want this great fortune. You believe it. Honestly, too, you believe it in your heart as a Leo. You know what you want. You go after it. But you're still expecting your day-to-day to look like crap. So you're expecting this someday money. This, I'm working toward this. But you're also expecting your day-to-day to be crappy. That's not a good mindset to be in. Yeah, and the Hangman. I think you need to sit still. I think, the Knight of Cups. Yeah. So you need to get in this energy of cups, which is feelings. Water is feelings. Where you're ready for like a fresh start. Go get some animal therapy. Go pet a dog or something, or do something unique. Go to a zoo. Get out in nature. Relax, breathe, take a deep breath, and really let it go. If you want to go walk in the woods safely and scream or something. Let this out. Let these emotions go. Let anything in the past cycles, the past negative talk, the past relationships, really let it go. Because you can say, I let it go all day long. But if it still comes up in your mind, or you still get triggered by negative things happening day to day, then you're not over it. You didn't do the shadow work to get over it. And then I do see in this Queen of Wands, this fire energy, coming to you this week and getting over this and this action. I think the universe is telling you to take action around these things, like at the same time, but it's saying like rest. Oh, you need to actively like move to heal yourself. Actively rest. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. I'm like, actively rest. What does that even mean? And then the universe goes, well, here's the thing. I can sit on my butt and watch TV and say that I'm resting, but am I really resting? Is it really giving me back my energy? Am I really in a space that is recuperating? No, it's a distraction. You could say, I'm resting because I'm laying down in my bed and I'm scrolling through my phone. That's not resting. That's not true rest. You need to actively rest. You need to actively take time out for yourself. If you're crazy busy and you're scheduling all this stuff in your week, you need to actively schedule a time frame for yourself and actively self-love. Knowing things and doing things are two different things. They're different. And so I think the universe is asking you to act. See how that came out? Act. You need to actually physically do the healing. And maybe that's something too. Maybe it's, we say shadow work, you have to think in your head. Maybe it's an activity. Maybe it's a jog. It's saying, you know what? I need to do something physical. That's a physical representation of letting this go so I can see it. Wow. That's a cool reading today. I'm going to pull one more card for y'all. One more little tidbit of advice for you. But I do see you expecting this great fortune in your future, but I also see you expecting your day-to-day to look like crap. So you need to actively put negative thoughts away. Final card for Leo. Knight of Wands, baby. Keep going forward. That's fire again. Active energy. Yeah, the sun is there too. The sun is the happiest deck in the card. The sun is before you. Keep going toward that sun. Keep going toward that great fortune. And just mind what's going on inside of you. You're that horse trudging forward toward this. But you also have to take care of the horse. All right? Drink that water. Truly rest. Maybe try to meditate. That might be difficult, but try. That's the advice that I have for y'all today. So if there's anything you need help with or you'd like me to pray or send energy out to, I'm happy to do that. Otherwise, I will see y'all next Friday. I hope you have a wonderful week. And if this resonated with you, please comment below. I like to hear about different pieces, like if I missed a message or if you said, oh, that resonated. I love to hear about it. Please let me know either way, good, bad, ugly. I would just love some feedback from y'all. Thanks so much for your time, and I will see y'all next Friday. Take care.